My friend Steve and I walked through the dense, dark forest just before midnight. He carried a flashlight along with a video camera and tripod. "This is going to be awesome," he said as we stopped near the abandoned train depot and he set up the equipment. All our lives we had heard all kinds of urban legends and folklore about this place, none of which held much water for anyone over the age of 12. But here we were, two 17-year-old boys ready to take on whatever dark spirits and entities lay in wait for us. Steve was a believer, always had been. Now he had the bright idea of catching someone on video. "Hurry up, man," I said and scanned over the area. No one in sight. Good. This was embarrassing enough, but there wasn't much I wouldn't do for my best friend. Steve started recording, and we stood at the entrance of the depot. He peeked inside, and then jumped back and ran over to the tripod. "There's something creepy in there," he said. "I can feel it." What nonsense. I'd stopped believing in ghost stories by the time we had hit junior high. Regardless, I entertained his claim. "Let's check it out." I walked towards the video camera, some old model from the 80s Steve Dad wouldn't miss, and he turned to face me. "This should work for out here," he said and took out his cell phone. "I'll just use this inside." "Sure." The first thing I noticed when we walked inside was the drop in temperature. Outside felt like a hot summer's day, but that building was like Siberia in there. I zipped up my jacket and took out my phone. "Is anyone in here?" Steve asked. "This is stupid," I said. He ignored me and continued. "No one is here to hurt you. All we want are answers." I stifled a laugh. "Show yourself," he said. I quaked in the cold air. "I don't think anything's happening." "Manifest yourself right here." I picked up a nearby rock and threw it in his direction. "You idiot! No one is here. Just you and me." Steve turned pale in the darkness and took a few steps back. "Oh my God, I just heard something like a rock being thrown." "Of course you did, you moron. I did that." He trembled and dropped his cell. Then he ran out of the depot and into the woods, leaving me in there alone. I called after him, but he ignored me as he screamed obscenities and ran. I never understood why he ran out that night. Just as I had suspected, that stupid depot had no dark entities or spirits. At least nothing I ever heard. The scariest thing that had ever happened to me was the time I had almost drowned. The time Steve and I went on a boating trip 3 years ago. Yup, still not a believer.